That's right. Not only do you have a great discount on this, but now it brings it down to a price that you absolutely can't find in the marketplace. So, when you look at those coins at $375 a coin, there's nobody else, no place else you can find
That's why 36 remain, and I think we started with 100 of them. So now 36 remain, and that is at 1986, 87, 88, and 89 coming
first
right,
4 years.
First 4 years.
And I got to tell you, folks, you can't find them anywhere else, and I had to grade. It took me forever and ever and ever and ever and ever to be able to put those.
And Mike does not grade them, just to be clear.
No.
They go out to those 4 independent grading companies. Just want to clarify that. Let's move into our American Innovation coin. This has created so much buzz, not only here at HSN. A lot of us didn't even know it's been released. A lot of us are like shocked. Oh my gosh, there's a new coin. I didn't know. Well, this was just released on December 14th from the Mint. We're going to celebrate the innovators and innovation in the world of American heritage. Now, 655-873 is your item number. It's $49.95. This is an auto ship. So, Mike, in the auto ship, will they still get, there'll be 4 every year?
4 every year, because they're just getting the proof.
Okay, so we're just getting proof, and that'll be a total of 56 coins.
57 with 57. With the inaugural coin.
Darn it, that single coin gets me every time.
I'm the same way. I made that mistake 100 times because it's always been 56.
Right.
All the state quarters, all
plus the territories.
All the territories, all those ones. It's been the 50 states plus District of Columbia and the 5 U.S. territories.
So they've never had a precursor.
No, they've never had an inaugural coin before to show this off. And so I think that's so incredible. And like I said, if this is not one of the most statuesque coins, if you will, look at that beautiful background that they did with this. Check this out. That is a beautiful proof coin. That is the Statue of Liberty, $1, in God we trust. That is as beautiful. It is just, it's just stunning, that coin. When I saw it for the very first time, when we saw the designs, about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I'm going, okay, that's okay. When I saw the coin, I'm like, okay, now I get it. Right. Sometimes you have to see it in its medium, if you will. And so now you've seen this coin as a proof coin, as a San Francisco minted coin. The obverse of the coin, this is George Washington signed the first patent of the United States, and then this is going to be the logo, in essence, of the American Innovation Series, all those gears and so on.
It's cool.
So for first day of issue, we're going to do 2,919 of these. 2,900. I heard this one other time early this morning. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we already have 400 or so people in this auto ship.
Oh, have Catherine double check.
In the first day of issue, with 2,919, this is for the next 11 years. This is for the next 11 years. I have 2,900, and I have
over 900 sold.
So I have 30%. I have 30% of this auto ship spoken for right now.
Right.
So understand this.
Are you excited about that?
Well, yes and no. I wish I had more, because what's going to happen, this is going to end up being one of the great coin series put out by the United States government. I don't think there's absolutely positively any doubt about that. It's going to be one of the great coin series the United States government has ever put out. And I can only have 2,919 people in the proof first day of issue perfect auto ship. That's it. I can only have 2,900 people, and already almost 1,000 people in the program, almost 1,000 people in the program. Now, when we sold it this morning, I sold it one other time. Like I said, I already put 1,000 people in. I didn't even show the box.
Plus you get the box. Now that's your second shipment, just to be
well, your
clear.
first auto shipment.
Right, when you get auto ship.
So when the Pennsylvania coin comes out,
yes,
it'll be $49.95, and that's going to come in the box, which, by the way, I think is $69.95.
Now, would it be San Francisco Mint?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Pennsylvania is the
first state. Okay, first state.
From the San Francisco Mint.
Philadelphia.
Yeah. No, I get that. No. I think that's a nice coin mistake there.
Yeah.
You have to know about coins to do that. So the box is, I think, $69.95. So with your first $49 auto ship, you get a $70 box.
Wow.
Okay, and that will hold basically most of these. I think it holds about half of the series, and then when you get into the, when you get into the back end of it, you'll get another one of the boxes.
We're not sending you the coins in a little little plastic baggie.
Oh, no.
And because my husband shops for coins in all places, because Mike has turned him into a coin monster, I have seen coins come in little sandwich baggies. That is not how we roll here. We are going to give you the best of the best, first class. It's like a Rolls Royce the way it comes in, and then you have this red oak presentation box. It is stunning. So these will not only sit on your coffee table, you can leave them there for the kids to thumb through. Because they're certified, they're also protected as well. And Mike, let's talk about the certification alone, because in the Today Special, you get a 4-coin grading certificate, but normally one coin would grade for $30.
$30.
So you're almost at $49.95 plus the box.
Well, and understand, this coin from the 2018 isn't in the 2018 proof set. Oh. This only comes by itself.
The proof.
The proof. Okay. And I can tell you this right now, and I know, you know, this is just all my experience coming to bear. The United States government said they made all that they're going to make of this coin. And we asked them, you know, we know some people there, how many did you make? And they said enough.
So they didn't give you a count?
No, nobody knows how many, but they said enough. When the government says enough, it means they didn't make enough, okay? Because what's gonna happen, and understand what they think is enough and what is actually enough is oftentimes two different numbers. And the reason is this: I think this is going to be one of the single most popular coin series that the United States government has ever done. Given the fact that it's not in the proof sets and it was only made as its own coin, it was made as a one-time deal, is made, and they said they're not gonna make any more. There are simply not enough of these coins, particularly the 2018s, because it is a standalone coin. I can tell you this, you know how good I think this coin is? My garage is full of these coins uncertified and ungraded. I bought them the first day. I bought a couple thousand of them, okay? Because I think this is—
Okay, that's an insider tip, everybody. Run to your phone.
And that's not for this. That's for my personal
collection.
Like
you're not going to give those to HSN or sell them
no. Those go down to the warehouse, and those are just going to sit there, because I think this is going to be one of the great coins that the United States government has put out. It's going to be one of the great series. People are going to get behind us. Like I said, the first coin, we don't know what the Pennsylvania coin is going to be. I'm guessing it's going to be Benjamin Franklin. I know that all of them are going to look like this on the obverse, and then the reverse is going to change just like this. San Francisco made a coin, since none of them are made for a release for circulation. I think it is going to be the rarest regular issue coin set put out by the United States government in the last 100 years. You have the opportunity to own first day of issue proof coins in the AutoShip. Like I said, over 1,000 already in the AutoShip. Before we turn the calendar on the first month of 2019, this AutoShip will be completely and totally sold out. Will be completely and totally sold out, and that's just critically important for you.
And Mike, don't you think by the time most of us, like the general public, becomes aware of this brand new coin, and that it's going to be a nice run of 56 coins like the state quarters were, then it's going to be too late to come back.
But here's the problem, and not only that, that's going to happen much more slowly than usual, because they're not going to release them to circulation. So
nobody's going to get them in their change.
That's right. So you go, what is this? I like that. I want to do that. That's not the way it's going to happen. It's going to trickle out there, and then all of a sudden, people are going to figure out what it is, and it's going to be crazy. You got to pick these up right here, right now.
So we're going to leave these available. AutoShip, definitely ask about that. 655-873. Stay tuned. We have the Silver Kennedys coming up. Final presentation and final quantities. We'll be right back.
Welcome to